Hey, we're at Coosa Valley Health Care Center awaiting on the Mother's Day Parade, and Sherry Glenn, the administrator of the nursing home, joins us. And Sherry, last year, I think it was in April, we had the parade last year, and it was a little bit different this year, though.
It was a lot different. About a year ago, that's when COVID first kind of hit us, and I think at that time we were what we call in lockdown. We couldn't allow people to come in and out. So it's been a year, and things are changing. They're looking up. We're able to let families come and visit. Most of the visits are held outside on the porch. We've been able to offer vaccines to our residents and staff, so I would say at least 90% of our residents are vaccinated. So
that had to be quite a challenge the last year for everybody.
It was very, very much a challenge, yes.
This time last year, fortunately, we hadn't had any COVID in our nursing home. What about now?
We do not now. We've had one staff member recently that's had it, but it's a very mild case. Residents, we have not had any since December.
Okay. Now, the residents are looking forward to this parade today.
They are. They're really looking forward. This is kind of an honor for Mother's Day. Again, it's a little bit different this year, but we're trying to make it as normal as possible.
How many residents we have here?
We have 85 in-house.
So are there vacancies? Are you full up?
Yes, no, we're at 71 today, so we do have some vacancies. I will say the COVID has kind of hit our census a little bit, but we're building back up.
Yeah. These people all have stories to tell, and I just bet if you could wind the clock back, they could tell some stories.
Oh, they could. They could tell some. Yeah, they could.
Before we go and get started with the parade, I know there's a lot of people you'd like to thank for making this possible today.
Yes, especially our activities department. They've worked very hard and contacting people from the outside to get their antique cars. We've got some motorcycle clubs. A lot of volunteers, and like I said, our activity girls have been working hard, and this kind of kicks off next week is National Nursing Home Week, so we still got a lot of other activities planned for next week just to make it a celebration.
It's fantastic. I know that you're waiting for Image. You're going to ride Image, right?
Right, I don't know that I will. I'm not much on horse riding. So.
Sherry, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have got Image with us today, a 20-year-old horse. Also, Sarah Baldwin. Sarah, tell me about the horse being in the parade today.
Well, he enjoys attention from people, and he enjoys people petting him. And he's semi-retired at his age, but he is still able to be ridden and enjoys coming out.
What about the ribbon?
He won that when he was 6 years old as a national championship ribbon from competitive trail riding. I'm a member of the North American Trail Ride Conference and competed him when he was 4, 5, and 6. And then he was injured and became a kid's horse for many years, and I've bought him back twice. So I've owned him since he was 3. He was with a few families.
How'd you get started with horses?
Oh, that's one of those things that's born in you. It's just born. The love of horses was just born in me. Yeah.
Well, I did note that a lot of the patients here at the nursing home really took a liking to the horse.
Yes, we were here last year in April when they had their first parade. And he put his head in someone's lap and closed his eyes. But yes, he enjoys being petted, and I hope that they enjoy petting him. But that's why.
So is he retired now?
Pretty much. Okay. I still ride him some and teach lessons on him.
Sit right here. What does it take to feed Image?
Image eats packaged food, and he eats a mash twice a day, and lots of hay.
Do you have a girlfriend?
We have one mare out of 4 horses. I have one mare in the pasture, but he's an easygoing one. Yeah.
Hey, tell me about your horse.
Sheba is often confused for that, but this is the Queen of Sheba. She came to us about 7 years ago as a rescue, and when she first walked into the house, she immediately walked up to the couch, sat on it, looked around, and just with this queenly presence said, "This'll do." So that's where we got her name, Queen of Sheba.
So what type of animal is this as far as breed?
She is a Great Dane.
Okay. Now, what's your name?
Douglas McConnell.
All right. Do you raise animals or?
No, they train us. They keep us in pretty good fit. We have another female Great Dane at home who's about 30 pounds larger than Sheba, but both of these girls are 14 years old.
So what does Sheba do every day?
Wakes up, requests breakfast. She's fed twice generally for breakfast, and then we'll have another meal in the evening.
Like what for breakfast? I mean, it's a big animal.
Oh yes, but it's just dog food. Between our horses and the number of dogs we have, they're always glad to see us at the feed store.
Now, you talked about Sheba as a rescue animal.
Yes. We don't usually. Dogs seem to find us, and we have felt for many years that when one dog passes, it's not too long before the spirit of that one is sent in the form of another dog.
Now, Sheba is a fan favorite here today.
Well, starting several years ago, we would bring Sheba and then another of our large dogs at the time to come in and visit the residents here at the senior center. The former director of activities first saw me walking across the parking lot, walking one of our large dogs, and asked if the dog was sociable. And I said, yes, this is a very social animal. So we began a relationship with the residents here at the senior center several years ago.
I didn't know when I first saw you if you were walking Sheba or she was walking you.
Like I said, they keep us in good training.
Thank you so much. Appreciate what you do.
Well, thank you very much.